Community Action Milton Keynes Community Mobilisers have been commissioned by Milton Keynes Council to develop community engagement in some of the more deprived areas of Milton Keynes. Their work sets out to achieve four main aims. Firstly, to strengthen the resilience of individuals and to lessen their dependency on public services. Secondly, to involve local residents in the creation of a safe and well-maintained environment. Thirdly, to help residents access and sustain employment. Finally, to support children and young people to fulfil their potential. This short film gives some examples of early progress in this work. Let's look first at increasing individual resilience and reducing dependency on public services. Residents on the Lakes Estate are currently debating what should go into their neighbourhood plan. The Community Mobiliser has been helping in this process by encouraging and supporting residents to get actively involved.
Before I got involved with the plan, I didn't really know much about it at all. My community mobiliser told me about one of the meetings, so I went to that and it's all kind of gone from there really. I've been going to the Crosslink Centre on a Wednesday morning to talk to people there about what's happening with the plan and get their input and opinions on what they would and wouldn't like to see on the estate, to get more, because some people don't want to go to the meetings, so to get more people that don't want to go or can't go, their point still gets across, and hopefully everything will get sorted this time. We really will get what we need.
It's just great when you've got somebody like Gemma who's so community oriented and passionate about finding out what's happening in the community, that she won't sit on her backside. She wants to get out and talk to people. She's been so active and proactive about finding out what this estate needs or wants for its regeneration exercise. And that's just great, because when you've got a resident, a part of that community going and seeking the community need, that's just a perfect solution.
The concerns around the changes to housing benefit and the possibility of downsizing and perhaps moving out of an area prompted residents on Bean Hill to action. With the assistance of their community mobiliser, they set up their own local house swap.
Using Facebook, I approached the community mobiliser and suggested the idea to her, and that was good with her, because what we could do is we could put the two people together if we had a match and then send them to the council so that they could get permissions and all that sort of thing. So we were being the middlemen. So if it wasn't for the help of the mobiliser we had a coffee morning to get people registered, we got it off the ground, and we've now got 43 people, and it's growing day by day really. It's very well having these ideas. If you haven't got someone to support you going, yeah, you're doing, that's a good idea, Sue, then I don't know if it would have gone off. And it's been so popular that the Wolverton Community Council are now looking to adopt that sort of idea as well. So, from little acorns.
The second aim of the Community Mobiliser intervention is to help residents develop and enjoy a safe, well-maintained environment.
The areas we're going to be covering today is along the Hyde and Farnborough.
Right.
And do what we've done before, we went in between the two rows and then the front and the backs.
It's Monday morning, and members of the Netherfield environmental team are meeting outside Subway before setting off on an audit of litter hotspots in the estate.
But it really makes it,
We have communicated a lot with the council because we have had a lot of rubbish problems on the estate. So we have decided now ourselves to maybe do walkabouts to help the council out. And this is one of the things we are doing today, our environmental team. Going around, check and see whether there is any rubbish, write it all down, log it down, then report it back to the council, and then see what sort of actions they've got and what they will hopefully do.
In order to make the resident environmental team more effective, the Community Mobiliser prepared the ground by working with MK Council's environmental team, and they supplied the group with maps, leaflets and high-vis jackets.
Working alongside the council, yes, it's it's a big help, and then working alongside us as well. It just shows that we are all together as one.
An important aim of the group in tackling the litter problem is not just to be Milton Keynes Council's ears and eyes on the ground, but to change perceptions and increase the sense of pride amongst Netherfield residents.
Hopefully they will see that Netherfield is not as bad as people think it is. It's making me look at the estate a lot different as well, because I think at first, looking at the rubbish and sort of the way the houses are, it's sort of made me see Netherfield a bit differently, that it's not as bad. A lot of it is, with the rubbish, is educating. It's educating the people that it can be taken away. You don't have to dump it there.
The Community Mobiliser has been actively encouraging and supporting the group to be aware of their ability to influence and to step up to make a positive change. The third aim of the work of the Community Mobilisers is to assist residents in accessing and sustaining employment. At Moorland Centre, Bean Hill, there is a weekly job club targeting young people not in education or employment.
We had some interest, but it was quite difficult to get people through the door initially to attend on that. The Community Mobiliser really supported that because she already knew a lot of young people who were in the area through youth club contacts and other contacts. So she was able to sort of encourage people to attend and just make that first step in through the door.
I had numerous jobs, part-time jobs, working in shops, fast food restaurants, in the pub, but never really knew what my niche was. I met my Community Mobiliser first at Neat Job Club, and I was told of a vacancy around McIntyre. With the support of my mobiliser, I gained interview skills and I got the job, and ever since I've been really passionate about it. I'm now going to college to do an access to mental health nursing because after working at McIntyre, I've realised that that's what I'm good at and that's what my career path's going to be. In September, I'm applying for university and the intakes are in February.
In West Bletchley, at the Mark, the Community Mobiliser encouraged the development of the Mark Crafters, a group of residents who are learning and practising a range of skills, some of which have led to income-earning opportunities.
I started off by just making cakes, taking them in there for just be nice with a cup of tea. People would try the cakes and then they would say, oh, do you make birthday cakes? Could you make me a birthday cake with this? And then I'd slowly word just got round that I do cheap cakes and they're nice. So people would just order cakes. We did West Bletchley Christmas Carnival at Bletchley Park to showcase what we've been doing. It was manic the first night. I was up to the very early hours. They all sold out, which was fantastic. And the next night, I went again and had 127 cupcakes. All day, Andy and the girls had given me lots of confidence. They'd all sold. So then I went on, just did it and sold out again, which was absolutely fantastic. I got a couple of orders from that. And in the future, I do hope to have a cupcake shop.
Through their individual and group work, Community Action MK's Community Mobilisers encourage and support people to develop their self-esteem and confidence. They do this by encouraging people to develop their ideas and interests, and by meeting others who share them. This helps reduce feelings of isolation, and it builds up local support networks, and thereby helps reduce dependency on organisations to provide that support, as another member of the Mark Crafters explains.
Positive change for me over the year is having the network of friends that I've got that have been a huge support with personal issues that we've been going through, but also accessing different courses and things that we've done through the Mark has given me different skills that I probably would never have done if it wasn't offered. Like we did barbering and learning to knit and learning to crochet, which I'm really enjoying doing, and it gives me something for me instead of just being there for the kids.
In terms of helping children and young people fulfil their potential, community mobilisers are engaged in a range of activities.
Hello, I am Michael and I am your tour guide for the day for your lovely history tour of Tinker's Bridge.
One example is the Community Citizenship Programme at Charles Warren Academy, where the Open University, MK Council's Neighbourhood Engagement Officer and the Community Mobiliser are encouraging children to take a more active interest in their local community, including its history.
This used to be an award-winning daffodil farm.
An important factor in any child fulfilling its potential is for their parents to have a positive attitude to education. And at Wood End School, the Community Mobiliser and the MK Don Set are running a club for parents to engage with their children. At Community Action Milton Keynes, we believe residents are at the heart of their community and are best placed to find their own solutions. We are not the experts, they are. We start where residents are, with their ideas, their interests and their issues. We listen and we build up trust. Whether on the school playground, at the park, in the children's centre or in residents' own homes, community mobilisers are embedded into their communities. We believe that local residents are best placed to know the answers, and our job is to enable and support them to make changes happen. The secret? To us it's simple. We give communities the tools they need to do it for themselves. It's their community, it's their skills, it's their passion, it's their future.